Okay. One, two, three, go. Fantastic. It appears that I am about to be live on both the events, waiting for both YouTube and at the same time. Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic and awesome. Great. Awesome. Great. 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 So happy, so contented to see people here. It is happy. I could see people watching me live. So it's the high time to close the gate. Thank you. Wow. So I'm live on both of the platforms today, both on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So this is about YouTube. I'm live on the both platforms at the same time. And now coming to on Facebook, I'm also live. Wow. So let us welcome everyone. Welcome. Here I can see people live and I can talk to them as well. Very happy, very contented. Wow. Very happy, very happy, very contented. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Ravi Kumar, father of two loving children, husband to a superwoman, spoken English mentor, turned into a life coach. Wow. So, in today's session, let me first congratulate each one of you whosoever is live with me today. I could see you doing marvelous job. I could see people being very happy and contented at the same time. Wow, awesome, 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 awesome. Wow. So in yesterday class, we already talked much more about time management, right? We also discussed so many stuffs about time management. And one of the biggest thing which I love about and which I also want to share with people that we discussed so many things, one of which was about time management. I'm pretty much happy and contented to share that it was awesome, you know, uh, class yesterday. Since we have gone through several things, both on YouTube and Facebook, and we discussed so many steps as well. Wow, very happy, very contented. Yeah, wow. So what I'm saying is today that since we discussed so many things yesterday, we were talking about time, and as you know well that when this question was asked, that what is the biggest mistake the man commits in his life, and then Lord Buddha said that the biggest mistake that a man commits in his life is that he feels he has enough time. Gentlemen, we studied yesterday how to manage your time effectively so that you can learn, you can utilize your that valuable time into your, good possible things, in productive things, and that is only one target, a sole target of mine. I don't want you to, you know, simply waste your time onto others. Let us utilize every possible seconds of yours in productive things. And finally, you are supposed to be so more conscious and be aware about how to utilize the time very effectively in all possible productive things. And I also taught you yesterday, and we also learned that how to eliminate your non-productive actions, and thus it is definitely going to help you out to engage those valuable time in the best stable possible manner that can give you a fortune. So we studied so many things yesterday. We talked about that average person, how much time he has in his life, and so many steps we studied yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. But today in this session, we are going to discuss about one of the most important. Welcome, brother. So we are going to talk about one of the most precious and one of the most important chapter, that is time management. We already discussed yesterday, and today we are talking about deep breathing. Why and for whom this class is beneficial? Let me share with you. This class is meant for those people when you work for more than 8 hours a day and you get much of fatigue. For those people who are still struggling for having a sound sleep, this class is for those people who sometimes behave cranky with their family members, with their friends as well. And this class is also for those people who has groomed into with grumpy attitude. So this class is meant for all those sort of people. Now let me share with you my story. Gentlemen, I was also found to be so frustrated many a times. It has happened with me. And it has also happened that whenever I used to go to my office and when I return back, I used to come with a lot of loads. I used to come up with so many loads of that office to my house, and it was it was very tough actually in so many ways that what I was doing, so it was not good actually for so many reasons. Why it was not good? Because I was thinking that things will be okay, the time will come, things will be okay, but it never happened like that. So whenever something like that happens in your life, let me share with you that you are also supposed to work in the same fashion. I used to go to my office, and when I returned back, I returned to my house with frustrated, with much of frustration. Body used to be so juiced out, and I used to be very cranky after coming from my office. But do you know, when I started learning these stuffs, when I started talking to people, when I start learning these skill, when I and now I'm very much happy and contented with my life, and very much happy also, and to share with you with my own performance. It has happened because I have practiced this technique many times, and I do it every single day. It gives me immense pleasure actually, and you don't have to spend much of time and much of energy also. It is pretty simple. It is as simple as ABC. Only there are some of the rules which you are supposed to simply follow, right? So yeah, I was sharing you my story that whenever I used to come back from my office, I used to be very frustrated, juiced out, and cranky after coming from my office. You know, even there has been a moment when I have not been able to share my valuable time with my children, with my family, because of being in frustration. So I meet whole day. You get chance to meet with so many people, and when you meet them throughout the day, you go through different situations, and you tend to generate some sort of a stress out of it. If somebody is saying that no, I don't get a stress, it's impossible. So if you meet different type of people with different zones, with different genres of them, you usually get some sort of stress. And I have also experienced myself after attending so many seminars and learnings, and going to different meeting with different people, all new people, all those people who are experienced, who have done some sort of research onto it. I met with world renowned trainers, and when I learned this skill, then I realized that at the end of the day, my stress level started reducing significantly. And ladies and gentlemen, it happened because I realized that it was all because of my breathing habits. I was not knowing the proper breathing habits. And because of that breathing habits, this thing was taking place every time and then. Every single day, it has to be with me that I was so frustrated, things were not going good. So finally, I decided to learn this skill. I went to one of my mentors, and he taught me how to do this. And the same thing I also want to tell you to bring about you in your life, so that you too can be very happy and contented. Yeah. Wow, very happy to tell you I'm very happy, and I could see people, they are still with me. Pretty much happy, gentlemen. Okay, very nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, thank you for giving a thumbs up. So may I know who are those people who are live with me on YouTube? I would request you kindly put down your name. Kindly write down your name here, please. I know people are there. They are watching me. They have given me thumbs up also. And thank you so very much for that. I would request you kindly put down your name here so that I can tell your name to the people that you are the guy who is watching me live on YouTube as well. Thank you. Wow. So all those people who are on Facebook with me live, you are also requested to give a comment as well as at the same time give some thumbs up as well. So far we were Mohan Joshi is there, Sanjay Singh is also there. Thank you so very much. And yeah, Dilip Singh is also still there. Very happy. Asif Khan is also there. Mohit is there. Wow. Sunanda Mandal. Thank you. Yeah. So what we are discussing is that this is something which I always talk about, which I love to do this. Hi, Aditya. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Aditya. Very happy. But your name is here, Savage Gaming Pro. Oh wow. I for your comment. People on Facebook, please put some comment. I'm still waiting for your comment, bro. Let me see if anyone has given me a comment. Wow, happy to see you. I could see your comments here on Facebook as well. Very happy. Sanjay Singh is there. Wow. Virat Singh is also there. Thank you. Thank you, Aditya. Wow. Anyone else? I'm still waiting for your comment. And I could see. Okay. Thank you. Nice to see you again. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be learning to learn these skills. I'll be more than happy to share. We were now discussing that deep breathing plays a very vital role in your life. Yeah. So as I was saying this, that whenever I used to come back to my office, I used to get much of frustration. My body used to be juiced out as if there is nothing left in my life. So after some day, one of the greatest ability, that is breathing ability, hollow breathing. Gentlemen, there has been stress because you keep on, and most of the time stress, we start you know shallow breathing. What is the shallow breathing? Shallow breathing means not giving enough. It means after a pointed time, after some, what would be the percentage of our stress level also we'll be discussing later on. But most of the time when we are in a stress, we start, let me share with you this nose, mouth, trachea, exhaling out, not keeping out. Now you are supposed to replace your shallow breathing through deep breathing. Now, what is the deep breathing? Let us discuss. Focus onto this breathing. Most problems is because of his breathing technique. We have got the most sophisticated planet, gadget at this planet. This is human oxygen. Your brain requires much of oxygen, and as you know well, important it is. But during work, being on the pressure of work, we forget that there is something called breathing also. So come up with the technique, with the learning. What sort of breathing? Deep breathing. Wow, fantastic. So I will also be sharing with you one of the screen here so that you can understand uh, what are you supposed to do and what are you supposed not to. Yeah. So normally in shallow breathing, we only focus on to not we generally don't focus. We simply breathe in and breathe out. That's it. And we don't focus. But in deep breathing, you have to be very, very, very punctual and very serious about it. The best idea or best trick in order to do this deep breathing is, now in today's environment, everybody is privileged to have a mobile phone with him. Try and put alarm, and the moment you get an alarm, you will start doing deep breathing, right? We'll be giving you the technique also, don't worry about it. So every 2 hours you need to take at least 10 deep breath. Why 10 deep breath? And what should be this? Let me share with you. When you breathe in, you should take minimum 4 seconds in breathing. Is 4, right? So when you are breathing in on the count of 4, keep on breathing in for minimum 4 seconds. Now you are supposed to hold the same breath for a period of 4 seconds more. How many seconds total? 8 seconds. Now coming to exhale out. Now you got to exhale for continuous 6 seconds. Let me share with you. Supposedly I am breathing in. Okay. It means first breathe in 4 seconds, hold for another 4 seconds, and then exhale within 6 seconds. Expand your exhaling. Just do this 10 times after each 2 hours. If you do this, I'm pretty much sure that your breathing will give you a fortune. Why I am saying this is a fortune? Because let us understand. Exhaling must be of at the count of 6. Why so? Because the extra CO2 has to come out from our body as well. So if you are putting 4 seconds and 4 seconds, let every point through your body, whatever CO2 is there, let all CO2 comes out. As I said in the very beginning that 80% people don't know or they do shallow breathing, right? Now, why we are supposed to practice this deep breathing habit after every 2 hours throughout the day? Because the one session of deep breathing of 10 breaths, it is average 5 minutes. So can't you spend simply 5 minutes within 2 hours? You can. So when you start working, we tend to get much of a stress, or we tend to get stressed after every count of hours. Gentlemen, today I'm going to share with you for how many hours and we get what should be the percentage. So today we are discussing, I'm going to tell you, if I work for 2 hours, a place where there are so many people involved in, I get a stress level, a stress percentage of 20%. If I work continuously for 4 hours, I get 40%. If I continuously work for 6 hours, I get 60% of stress level. If I work for 8 hours, I get 80%. And if somebody of you are working more than 10 hours, you get 90% of the stress level. Since we are doing shallow breathing, so our stress level, you can imagine, it goes up to 90%. And when your stress level is up to 90%, when you return back to your house, when you see your dear wife, dear children, what happens? You don't even spend your quality time with them. Gentlemen, I always talk to people about happiness, that is always within. I'll also share with you some of the videos, some of the sessions on parenting as well, wherein I'll also be sharing with you how to be the best possible husband, how to be the best possible papa, father as well. Ladies, how to be the best possible mother, or else the guardian as well. People claim I give enough amount of time with my family, but how? Your son is busy with one mobile, your wife is busy on TikTok, you are busy watching television, and now you say that I spend my quality time. When you come back from your office, your wife, comes, he asks the question, "How are you?" You say, "I'm good." Okay, give me a glass of water. You are so stressed, all over, opening all your clothes and sitting. You are watching, the news updates, and your son is, sitting by, nearby. He's reading or she is reading. What is happening after? Though you are spending time with not children, with watching television, watching mobile phone, being busy on your lappies, and then you say that I spend quality time. Some people claim that I always have lunch or sometimes breakfast also on Saturday, Sunday, or at least dinner every day with my children. But I can tell you with full dedication and guarantee that hardly 20% people do this. You don't share your breakfast, lunch, or dinner with your children. Rather, you start sharing these all stuffs with television. Is it not? It's true. So what I'm saying is that if you are simply focusing onto your breathing, it will not be happening with you. You will be so attentive. Your mood will be so good. Do you know one thing? Your family is always waiting for you. Your wife is always waiting for you that my husband will be coming and he'll be more than happy and she's cooking every possible good, everyday good possible stuff for you. But do you know the, the bad part about it? And that is that you are not paying, extra attention. They require not simply the time, they require you. They want you to be with them. They want you to be live with them. And how can you be? By simply breathing. If you breathe in, you'll be okay. You'll not be having any stress in your mind. You'll be so energetic, so involved. And the time when you were spent on, being very happy and discontented, you will start utilizing that time onto good possible steps. You will start doing something good for your family. You'll start loving your children. You start, you'll start being very good. So that is why I always suggest people that you are supposed to do such breathings, and it is definitely going to bring about a huge change in your life. Am I clear up to you? If yes, give me a thumbs up. I'm still waiting. Still waiting for your comment and thumbs up, bro. So though I'll be coming live every single day with different topics to life skills, and since this is the live session, we are talking about life management. So this is one part you are supposed to work upon because most of 80% plus people are having the same mindset. They're having the same problem. They are quite juiced out when they are coming back from their section from their office, and they have got nothing to be happy about. There is no pious in their life. There is no happiness. There is no contentment. And what is happening with them is that they are so frustrated. They are unable to talk to their family, to their dear and near ones. So that is why I always suggest people that you should not do this as others are doing, right? Sumant Yadav and Sanjay Singh Man Joshi Lasho video. Thank you so very much. Suraj Singh is there. Thank you. Sagar is there. Rahul Singh Rajput. Wow. So what I'm saying is that this is the one technique which if you follow rigorously, you'll be very happy. As I shared with you that if you work for 2 hours, you will be having a stress for 20%. For 8 hours, 80%, for more than 10 hours, 90% of the stress. And if you're having 90% plus of a stress in your mind, you cannot be happy. You cannot make even others happy. Your children will not be very comfortable being with you, share their time and space with you. So if you don't want to get it happen in your life, you are supposed to work upon your deep breathing technique. So let me share. If you do deep breathing, they said 4 seconds, 4 seconds, and then 6 seconds means 16 seconds and 16 10 6 minutes, right? 160 seconds. Okay. 160 seconds means how many? Maximum by 5 minutes. So can't you spend simply 5 minutes after each 2 hours? You can. So if you start doing deep breathing, let me share with you one more thing. If you are doing deep breathing and you work for 2 hours, you are in 20% of stress, right? If you work for 2 hours, you are in 20% of stress. But if you do deep breathing for 5 minutes, your stress is going to be zero. If you work for 4 hours, your still stress will be only 20%. But once again, if you do solo breathing, deep breathing, your stress level will be 0%. If you work continuously for 6 continuous hours, again you have only 20% stress. And when you do deep breathing, it will reduce to zero. If you work for 8 hours, because your body is a mechanism, it requires some sort of, not only your mind, not only oxygen, your body requires some sort of rest also. Yet you will have 20% stress. But when you do deep breathing after 8 hours, even your stress level after deep breathing for 2 hours, means after each 2 hours, it will be just 10% only. And if you work even for more than 10 hours, your stress level before 10 hours is supposedly 20%, it will remain only 10%. So if you are coming back to your house with just 10%, and when your wife give a beautiful smile, and your children be very happy with you, by sharing their time and space with you, when your daughter hugs you and she says, Papa, how was your day today? You'll be very contented and very happy. That is why I always suggest people that go with deep breathing rather going on holiday. Am I all clear till date? So as a result of deep breathing, what will happen? Your stress level, which otherwise has been or have been 80 to 90% in initial phase, will gradually come down to just 10% only. And that will add massive value into your productivity, into your life. If you are in good mood, if you are in jolly mood, if you are very happy, so contented, so thrilled, so buzzing, everyone at this planet will love to be with you, will love to be with you, will love to share their time and space. And as you know that if you do something good in your life, you will always attract good things. If you hate something bad, you will always neglect bad things, good things. So the choice is always yours, ladies and gentlemen. So today I shared with you one of the most renowned technique of breathing, that is called deep breathing. And I know for the fact that it is definitely going to bring about a huge change in your life from today onwards. This is 30 minutes past away since I have been live both on YouTube and Facebook. Any questions, gentlemen? There is no harm in asking questions. Any comments so far? You are most welcome to put comment. I'm still live with you. You can put comment. Yes, anyone is there? Wow, very nice, very happy, very contented. Okay, so welcome to Master Your Life with Ravi Kumar Deep Breathing Technique today. We are very happy that people are live with me. Let me promise with you one thing, that if I could get even a single person watching me live every single day, I'll be coming every single day live. It doesn't make any sense. Simply, if I am investing my 1 hour with you, and if there is just 10% even improvement in your life, I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than contented to share my time and space with you, gentlemen. And I'm very happy, very contented to share this thing with you. Because I know for the fact that I may not get every possible things, but at least one thing I'll be getting. I'll be having an experience to come live every single day. I'll be having something which I love to do about, that is public speaking, and you are the public and I'm talking to you. It's one of the best possible thing for me even to share time and space with you as well. I'm very privileged to get such people who awaits for my content to come live, who wait for me to come live every single day, and I'm very much happy about. And I'm very contented also about that people are still there. They are loving it. Thank you so very much. It's a great honor for me to to see people doing amazing things. Okay, very nice. Yeah. Any other question, gentlemen? Any question? If no question, then I'll repeat and we'll close it for today. Okay. If any questions you have, that's awesome. I'll be answering you. Else we'll be closing. Once again, we are going for a repetition. And the repetition is very simple, gentlemen. What I discussed. Solo breathing means simply breathing and not focusing upon to your life. We Do you know whatever things has happened so far? If you see any damn people who is so smart enough, who has done something miraculously into their lives, if they are doing anything, what is one thing which makes difference, you know, a whole lot of difference? That is their way of thinking, their way of. Most of the people know what is wrong, what is right, what is good, what is bad, what should be, what should not. But the matter is what they're taking it seriously or not. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, Joshi. That's awesome. I know for the fact people may not always be like you. Like you are so committed to come live every single day at 8 o'clock to listen to some sort of thing. That's awesome, actually. I love people like you, and it is an honor for me also to share this, valuable content. Gentlemen, let me share with you one thing that when you go on any damn platforms to learn these life skills, if you go anywhere else at this planet, you require investments. I don't want to simply make you pop out, but one thing is very clear that learning these skills are not just sufficient. These skills are also available on YouTube and social media as well. But when you go to one mentor and he gives you the correct posture, correct things, and when you see the things live, what is happening, what is taking place, that's awesome. You learn so many good things. And that is why I always suggest people invest in yourself. Because simply your education, your formal education, will just give you the capacity to wave out your loads. Wherein your self education is definitely going to bring about a huge change and it can give you a fortune. I always suggest people do this every single day. And if you do this, the better version of you comes out. That's awesome, Josie. Thank you. Love it. Okay. Wow. Wow. Awesome. So far we discussed about hollow breathing, what hollow breathing is, what is deep breathing. Deep breathing means you have to breathe out in such a fashion that you are inhaling for a period of 4 seconds, holding it for 4 counts, and then exhaling within 6 counts. It means 4, 4, and 6. How many seconds it is? 14 seconds for one breath. And you are supposed to take minimum 10 breath like this. 14 10 or 140. Maybe, you can take a rest also. Supposedly I did first, I'll wait for 2 seconds, then I'll do like that. So you do 10 deep breaths just after every 2 hours. Do this whenever you are at your workplace. It doesn't cost anything. Supposedly if you are doing something on computer, after 2 hours you can always take rest. Do this. It costs nothing. It is always there within. You have got enough power to do such stuff. You can always do this. It's awesome. So far it is good. Very happy, very contented to share with you this deep breathing technique. We'll keep on coming with some good sort of things and the chart which I talked about today. If normally during shallow breathing, if you do this, if you simply do shallow breathing up to 9%, you gain your stress level when you are working more than 8 to 10, 10 hours a day. But if you do, this deep breathing technique each after 2 hours, no matter what comes up, just it will be 10% only at the end of the day. And if you go with simply 10% of your stress level to your house, that will be released the moment when you watch the beautiful face of your wife, or if you see your children buzzing out, because they are stress busters. Your family, your loving one, they are your stress busters. They burst your stress there itself. So that 10% doesn't matter anymore. It will definitely add more value, massive value into your life, in your productivity as well. You will be more contented, more happy, and you can utilize that moment when you are so, you know exhaled, so juiced out, so pumped up in one way that it is giving, if it is impacting you so negatively. So it's good for your sake, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your organization also, the place where you work, for your company also, whatever work you do. If you do this, you will be the happiest person there, in your circle nearby, and you can do always good things. So this is Ravi Kumar, father of two loving children, husband to a superwoman, spoken English mentor. And I'm very, very happy and contented to share time and space with you. It is 40 minutes. It is about to be 40 minutes since I'm live. Thank you so very much, all those people who are watching me live on YouTube. So this is Ravi Kumar telling you goodbye and signing out until we meet again. Thank you. Thank you so very much.